I'm gonna go pee real quick. And then we will get started over here once I also clear some files, maybe. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Okay, here we go. See here. Let's hit boots up. Hit the switch real quick. Alright, so we are back. Shut up. Doing some Trails in the Sky SC. So we are kind of in cleanup mode right now, at least for Rolent. We have a handful of other quests to do. In fact, one of those is going to take us back to the Smell's Tower in a moment to do the monster. And Milch Main Road also has one. The mine commission will probably be one that's a little bit bigger, I would assume. And I kind of want to report back to Percy just to see how far along we are. I don't think we're going to get a prompt that's like, oh, that's all of them. But I do wonder... Oh god, all these fucking man traps are here. I did this one. It's not. Oh, it's you. Hold on. Which is weird because it's just a Mistwald enemy. Okay. Alright, you. What's the deal here? Actually, if I remember right, I gotta be a little bit careful here. Yeah, hold on. Destroys its target's mind and devours their life with arts. Yikes. There's nothing about them being hard to hit. We have a lot of chain that we can do.
Let's do this, gotcha!
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Nato Disoshito again. Oh my god. Oh, he's like barely out on the outside. Oh my god, enough. This little idiot's still fucking confused. God damn it. Oh, okay.
Let's do this thing! Oh, gotcha!
Yeah. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Ready? Okay.
Get out of here. Woo, nothing.
Ready?
There's another one down. He's oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh god. Damn it. Oh. Hold on. Let me slap you with a Curia. Come here. Stop confusing her. God damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Calm down, you little idiots. Heck. Kapow! Oh. Which one's worse? Actually. Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, whatever, dude. Nice.
Seems you
Came up short. Everybody leveling, let's go. Exterminated the monsters. Right, that's taken care of. Oh, we're at the farm. Gotta go say hi to everybody. Oh, Stell, Sherazard. Seems you're in your care again, and not long after that monster hunt from before. I heard from Father Kevin that you apparently did all this, that apparently this is all thanks to you. No, I still got a lot to work on. This case made that pretty clear. That's enough humility from you. It's the unique privilege of the young to be able to reflect honestly on their mistakes. Be sure to treasure that feeling. Having a bracer like you around really is a huge help, though. Chickens, give it an egg. Give it an egg. Oh, fresh eggy. Chicken. Give eggy. More. I demand more egg. Hey. Still and Shara. Hey, Atio. How are you feeling? Fine. Totally fine. Kevin told us all the details. I just can't help but cause you worry, huh, Estelle? But you don't need to worry anymore. Everyone's just fine. Yeah, I'm glad. I really am. I was a bit surprised when I woke up, though. That guy, Kevin, was right in front of me. Yeah, I can see how that might be a little surprising or freaky. It's not as if he was there to call you a common. You call a common look. Yeah, I didn't believe he was a priest at first, but he really looked after us. We didn't really get a chance to show him, but we were very, very thankful to him. He even played with the kids before he left. He really looked after us right up until the last minute. I'm really thankful to Kevin. On top of protecting us, he also looked after the kids. We owe him big. Hi, Tiny Littles. Hi, Estelle. When I woke up, there was this really weird priest guy, and I was kind of scared. But he was actually kind of fun. And he was a really cool weapon, too. Especially for a priest. I hope he comes by again. Father Kevin sure is nice. It was fun talking to him, and he played with me, too. He's kind of like Joshua. Dole. Alright, let's go see the folks then. Or the mom. Ma, what you doing? Thank you for coming, you two. I know how much we owe you. As my way of saying things, please accept this. It's our own special blend of tea. No, I couldn't. Kevin's the one who did all the work, ma'am. You're just like him. That priest said the same thing. And did he now? It's not as if we're strangers, you know. You don't need to be so formal with me, Estelle. When you're being offered something out of the goodness of someone's heart, there's nothing at all wrong with just taking it. Go ahead, Estelle. I understand you're just trying to be polite, but this is Hannah. She's not going to judge you. Yeah. Okay then. Tengu premium herbal tea. When you get tired, drink that and it'll put some spirit back in you. Wow. Thanks, Hannah. Thanks indeed. We appreciate your thoughtfulness. It's the least I could do. If you had the time, please do come by and visit again. For as young as you are, you're remarkably good at holding back your true desires. But sometimes it's more polite to give in and tell people what you want. Just close your mouth and accept what you're being offered. No buts. Zuriel just like laid them out. Okay. And we checked on them at the farm. Oh, just flipped everything back around, jeez. I think this way is, at the end of this route is like Gooden Gate. Let me see something else. Oh no, Vert Bridge. Yeah. Never mind. Let's go see what's going on here. Well, the Rolent patrol's done. I'm back on my normal duty. It's pretty nerve-wracking over there. By comparison, it's nice and peaceful here. Just being here mellows the guy out. The mission Rolent was worth doing, but I feel like I'm better suited to this place. That shit, fuck that shit. Where did he go? There he is. Patrol of Rolent was one heart-racing moment after another. Our range of sight was awful. Could barely see my own feet. I'm really glad we made it back in one piece. Oh yeah. Pops. Hey, Stell and Sherazard. Sounds like all the credit goes to you guys again. With your help, Luke's been even regained consciousness. Nah, we didn't do anything. It's all because you were there to help keep the city safe, Mr. Ashton. Thank you. Your words are a credit to my men. I'll be expecting more good things from you in the future, Embracers. If we all join hands and act in unison, this place could be stronger than ever. We'll be sure to do that after we leave. Keep up the good work, Ashton. Oh, did I? I don't remember. Okay, yeah. Behind Verver Trap Point. Pond and Mills Main Road, near the Elias Highway Bridge, Bright Family House Pond, Pool by Great Municipal Tree, Sewers beneath City of Rolent. Alright, so we did do this one. Alright, from here. What are babies? Let's go check on the path leading over to the Amalgamines then. You know what though? Well, I'm gonna still go there just because. But the thing involving the mines is actually just, yeah. Search for they who sit beside the goddess. That's another man. It's another not manhunt. Well, like scavenger hunt essentially. Actually, yeah, let's go to the old El Smelio Tower. Oh my god, he's just in front of it. What the fuck? What is this? This looks like sin. Why is there just a giant aether fish fuckhead over here? Oh my god. What are you? Thunderquake. Monster not native to the Bose region. Yeah, no kidding. It emits blinding shock. Super weak to Earth. But if they're that weak to Earth, then they're probably gonna take a lot of damage. Only at 5k. Jesus. No, I did. Whoa. Wait, what? So these guys counters. Hold on. Gregarious Marine Old Ruins lives in groups, has an anti-art shell. That's not just anti-arts. They fucking reflect. No, we're not playing this game.
Light of the heavens, feel these battered wings. Raise your flash!
Oh my god!
We're good to go!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
What the hell? Okay. This sucks a little bit because these guys are not very physical. That being said, Earthling's duty. The bigger lesson here is that we gotta really just use some individual attacks where we can. My god. That is horrendously unfair. Oh my god. Why would you choose the thing that fucking reflects, you dumb biatch?
It can't be.
Oh my lord. This scenario sucks. I hate it. Yeah, putting them apart doesn't even help. Great. Yeah, I gotta take that off her. Fuck, and she's too far away.
We're good to go! Listen!
on, they all do too much damage. What the fuck? Problem is that I can't do any like group stuff without them just moving forward. Like, where does that even put her castaways? Way down there. Very nice advice. Consider all gear carefully. Like, what the fuck does that mean? missed all of them. Amazing.
Sorry.
This ought to perk you up.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna still try to pick at this.
This ought to perk you up. This ought to perk you up. Prepare to meet your doom!
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings.
That's enough of that shit.
Prepare to meet your king!
Oh my god, with this world shaker shit, shut up! Out of here.
Prepare to meet your king!
Are you losing? Oh my god. Oh my god, you losers. With your stupid bullshit. Oh my god. Just hit, I don't care if you're blind. Just do the thing you're supposed to. There we go.
Piece of cake!
No, it wasn't. It was a pain in the ass. A singular river snail. I almost feel like I should look to see if they tried to knock down my difficulty or not after that. Oh, God needs him. Alright. That is done. Let's try to branch around the other way. If possible. To the mines.
Seems you can.
Thanks again for everything you've done. I'm getting ready to go back to work, but the boss is missing. The rest of the miners are done with preparations and are on standby. If there's some kind of trouble at Chief Katan's house. I don't know the details, but I'm sure wish she'd come back from the mine already.
Ready? Go for it!
Oh yeah.
Well, that takes care of that.
And she leveled. Good job. Flaky potato. Yeah, let's get out of here. Going back to town. I fucked up. Okay. Let's go eat real quick. Yeah, Schmelio Tower. Got a bit more studying up here at the church before I headed off. Y'all take care now. Oh yes, about that contest in the bar from a bit ago. I treated the two young men who were incapacitated by their drinking. There should be no concerns of alcohol poisoning now. No matter how confident you are, excessive drinking should be avoided. If you try to keep up with Aina, you'll ruin your health very quickly. Yeah. I will keep that in mind. Oh hey, see this chair? It's in place just to the side in the chapel. They who sit by the side of the goddess. Perhaps it means here. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. What? I thought so. There's a card. The second key is your next magical circle. What? Oh, fun. Boop, boop, boop. Uh-huh. Blank is something from the forest. Alright, success! Yeah, right. This hint is like nothing we've seen at this point. What on earth could it mean? It must be guiding us to a place somewhere. Considering the direction this was taken until now. Probably. Yes, it's probably appropriate to assume that. Let's look around the city and see if there's anything that resembles the hint. Are you really keeping it to the city? A bit ago, a traveling priest was talking to Father Divine. Apparently, that traveling priest was dispatched by the Artarian's high seat. I was surprised at how young and, well, casual he was. I thought the priests from the central church were all super serious and austere. Oh. In town. Let's go to burr. There's something from the forest. It's pretty weird, but okay. Something from the forest. That's why I think it could be something akin to that, technically. Hey, baby. Hey, droop. Strawberry crepe. Well, gonna rub my face all across this whole thing. Oh. check the bar real quick. Oh, no. Balloon's recipe book is on the shelf. Alright, let's check the other shop. There's no other log stacks either, so... I don't know if the landing port would count or anything like that. Oh. Finally back in business. Could be busy around here again. Cecilia herself must be pretty fed up with waiting around too. Hope it flies hard and strong out there today to make up for lost time. Something from the forest. There it is. Hey, don't these remind you of the shape and symbols on the card? The boxes, I mean, the way they're lined up is almost a perfect match. You're right. Exactly 5 boxes, too. Looks like we should investigate. Yep, way ahead of you. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Bingo! The third key is in the city. Search the belly of the 8-eyed iron beast. Oh. That's what's on the new card. 8-eyed iron beast, huh? This should be in the city, but what could it possibly be? We'll just have to keep up with the investigation and walk around a bit more. The next clue is right around the corner, I'm sure. Yep. Let's get going. I think I might have an idea of what it is. Yeah. This is Elger's forge. It's not lit. If anything, it's freezing, but... You think this is it? The 8-eyed iron beast? Yeah, I'm not super confident, but I think so. Let's check it anyway. Estelle found a card and a key inside the hearth. Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. We gotta go to the sewers and they're gonna unlock the dungeon. Aha! Found it! Okay, let's see. Take this key and it will throw open the unopening door in which you see lies in the land beyond. Press the key. So he found a key, but the key to an unopening door. Fantastic. Thanks. I would assume this is a door to somewhere in the city. And as always, it'll probably be a metaphor. Let's look for anything that might be taken as a door. Yeah, that's probably the quickest way. Phew, feels like we're getting towards the end at least. Back to searching then, I'm pretty fucking sure. Pretty fucking sure there'll be a situation like this. Oh, boingas, boingas, oh boy. Oh my god, get out of it. Ah, freaking flies. Oh my god. Open. I was wondering what they were going to find here, but it's just a bunch of junk. Estelle, look out! Whoa, there's a fight. Whoa, it's a bunch of Gucci monsters. Uh-oh. What the hecker? Ask questions later. For now, stand your ground and fight. It's a bunch of goddamn Gucci monsters. What the hell going on over here? I forget what these guys' deal is actually. Hold on. Okay. Monster made of accumulated dust and grime. Zors praise fluids up for nutrients. First of all, ew. Second of all, yee. That fucking... Nah, this suck.
This ought to perk you up.
Oh my god.
Prepare to meet your king. Let's go.
And fire! Oh my god. Enough. Looks like we pushed them back. That was scary. Oh man, I'm still shaking. Having something like that come at you out of nowhere, be still my quaking nerves. Yeah, I've never seen monsters quite like those, but yes you have. I suppose this is our Phantom Thief's way of saying hello. Knowing him, I wouldn't surprise me. I don't think we'll have any more problems from here on out, at least. Right. All that remains now is getting that commission letter back. Let's look around. It must be in this room. Oh, right. Probably shouldn't forget that. Or my commission letter. Okay, letter recovered. Let's go return it. I'm sure Mr. Gatan is waiting for us. Probably. Right. And good. Phew. Estelle, if you were older, I would owe you a pitcher of beer the size of your head. You saved my butt today. I didn't think you'd get it back so quickly either. Guess that's why they call you the great hope of Rolent's young people. Come on, that's embarrassing. We just did the job, that's all. Acting all humble, huh? Come on, young people have the right to be puffed up and proud sometimes. Let loose a little. That aside, though, I'd like to know. That Blue Blanc maniac. Please tell me you caught him and put him in irons. I really wish we had. Sadly, he's evaded capture for years, far beyond the borders of Rolent. It still explained all she knew about Blue Blanc's history, and how this was a crime of pleasure, not gain. This guy's internationally famous. What a son of a... So what? He just came all the way out here for the sole purpose of messing with our lives? He really is a maniac. Can't understand what kind of thinking that kind of thinking at all. Trust me, I think everyone here agrees with you. Still, I think you should be a little more careful with that letter regardless. This time it actually was a prank of sorts, but he proved the letter could be stolen for blackmail or the like. That's a good point. I'll think of some way to secure the letter better. Problem is, there's no real safe place in my house to store it. Maybe I should do as I thought when I first got this. Just ask Miraclaus to put it in his safe. No, that's like the first thing that we had to solve a mystery for. Yeah, that should work, right? It'd be perfect. Well, depending on the thief, it might still get stolen, but it's safer, I guess. The problem is, Miraclaus already got robbed once in recent memory. He sure did. That was your first case as a boister. It would still ultimately be more secure than simply having the letter here. Sir, I do think you should ask Miraclaus. I cannot imagine he would not do everything he can to help. Yeah, don't want to trouble him, but I'll go ahead and ask. For today, though, it's back to the mine with me. Oh my, back to work? Yeah, set the export market never slows down. No matter how much we dig out, we can't keep up with demand. I mean, hell, you use orbits. You know how important septium is. Yeah, painfully so. We're pretty much always banging our heads against the counter at the orbital factory, lamenting our lack of sepith. It takes a lot to make good quartz, yeah. Wait, really? I hadn't realized bracers were all that hard up for sepith. You just need sepith shards and not true septium crystal cores, right? Here, take some with you. I brought a few bags home just yesterday. Wait, what? What? You can just give us sepith? Yeah, it ain't that big of a deal. We always dig up more in the mine than the big ticket items are the true crystals anyway. So, which element would you like? Oh my god. What a time for me to not know what my numbers are right now. I'd say fucking... Let's just put time. Black sepith then. Thank you. Well, it may not be much. 500 is pretty good. But hopefully it'll help you at the factories. Make sure to make some good quartz, alright? You bet. Thanks a ton. You really are too kind, Gatan. Well, I'm out to the mine then. Stell, make sure you come back to Rolent soon, alright? Everyone misses you and your dad. Hey, Risa, Anya, I'm out to the mine again. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, you baby. Come home soon. I'll be a good girl and wait. Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, Anya. You be a good girl and help Mama while I'm away, okay? Okay. Talk. I kinda envy them. Even Gatan's isn't immune to those blood sugar problems, I think. I'm off then. Yes, good luck at the mine. Take care, Chief. Bye-bye. Hello, Anya. And the mine commission is completed. Hello. Daddy went to work again. I wonder how long he'll be gone. Hope he comes home soon. Returning to work the second the fog clears. I guess things are really that busy over at the Amalgam Mine right now. I do wish he'd rest a bit after the incident with the fog. But I know the reason he works so hard is for us, his family. I can't really complain given that. It makes me curious to actually go over there again. I don't think they're gonna let us in. I think it's just like, oh, wow, the cheese is back. Wow. Nah, you still can't go in. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god, get out of the fucking way. Are you kidding me? Fucked off like nope.
Piece of cake.
Hey, bracers! Boss is finally coming back. That means we'll be able to return to work. So, sorry, but we can't let any non-miners in right now. Damn. Yeah, I kind of figured. Whatever. Huh? Oh my god. Time is it?
Oh, are we done already? Let's do this thing!
Oh, little bastard. Wait, so.
Prepare to meet the doom! Scary.
Ew.
Nicely done.
Alright, we are back in town. So the other thing, we're still gonna turn this one on real quick. It'll still be the fishing situation. But for that, we gotta go all the way way back to the other gate. Beep. The non-aggression pact signing ceremony ended without incident, apparently. As a soldier of the guard post protecting the capital, it feels like a weight off my shoulders, let me tell you. Fog's finally cleared now. Apparently the signing ceremony went well, so this morning feels amazingly stress-free compared to yesterday. So the signing ceremony actually went off okay. I wonder if this non-aggression pact will encourage more travelers from foreign nations to come. Better brush up on my diplomatic skills, so I don't shame the Burl when they come. Non-aggression pact's been signed, the fog over Rolent finally cleared. This morning sunrise blew away both of my great worries together. Now I can return to my daily duties without any distractions. Apparently the airship that was grounded in Rolent's back in service. It should help make sure all the attendees at the signing ceremony get home on time. Gotta admit I was breaking out in a cold sweat over the whole thing, but thankfully it all ended today. What are you doing here? Clean blue skies and a deep forest that seems to go on forever. Yeah, this is what Rolent should be like. Contrast between the sky and the land is a selling point of this place after all. Ooh, okay, no. Things have finally gotten back to normal. I appreciate being spared more governmental ceremonies or at normal weather for a while. Man, I'm beat. So today's our first bit of good weather in a while. Sheets here are gonna smell like the sun for a while. Yeah, naturally dry sheets should feel good. The soldiers' expressions are brighter than before. I bet mealtime's gonna be cheerier from today. Guess I better work extra hard too and make the meal special. Oh hey, Brazers, good work. Well then, let's hear how it's going. Estelle reported on the state of the investigation. This is... I never thought there would be hidden fishing spots in places like these. This is incredible. Truly a perfect report. So then, our job's done, in other words? Yep, that's what it means. But first, let me just say good work. Phew, we did it. I'm a bit tired from walking all over. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but I got to fish for the first time in a while, so I'm pretty happy. Seems it was a good break. Well, glad to hear that. I love the formal reward in the guild, so that's taken care of, but since it's come up, here, take this too. Metal rod trident. Ooh. Oh. Pretty nice, right? It's specialty made rod exclusive for big catches. I'm sure you'll be able to use it. Let me offer this as my personal thanks for a job well done. You sure? This is an awfully nice rod. Yeah, positive. The Fisherman's Guild does not hesitate to invest in the development and standardization of fishing culture. Oh, but anyway, can't stay to chat. I gotta get back to the capital and deliver the investigation report. Ah, okay. Take care on your way to the capital. I guess this is goodbye then. You really helped me out today, so keep up the good work, okay? If you get the chance, drop by the headquarters of the capital. Look forward to it. Fishing spot search complete. Yippee. Okay. So we're good on that. Now we gotta go run. Oh my god. Ow. Ball push. She just got knocked out. Brother. Hey, you missed.
Piece of cake!
Heavy tackle created exclusively to catch big fish. Masterpiece is designed in the pursuit of giant fishy foes. Oh, we can only use big fish for it. This seems like something we would have to use for ocean fishing. Oh, or not. Oh shit. Who are you? Snakehead. Huh. Oh, time stuff with. I gotta get away from the house.
Well, that takes care of that.
Hey. Good job. Can I actually eat in my bed? Eep. Eep. Actually, you know what? Where do you? Oh, but we can't play it. Sad. Alright, let's report away here. fishing spot search is done. I don't think there's any more. Yep. It's all done. Which means it is finally time for us to get started on moving on to our next area. Hey, Sel, heading out already? Just came home. Sure you can't stay around for a while? Yeah, sorry. There's kind of a lot going on. Once our current job's done, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while. You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyway, your ticket's already been paid for by Aina. Ready to check in? As always, we should wait for the ship once we check in. Do you have any other business in Rolent before we go? Let's fly. Alright then. I'll give the guild house a ring and call the other members of your team. Estelle's team checked in for their flight and waited for the airship. And away we go, finally. Uh-oh. You're gonna get fucking... I see. So now we have a gospel influencing people's minds. Using the fog's particulate matter as a medium to exert mental control over a large area. Well, that settles one question, at least. Excuse me, Professor. Cassius, you old dog. Good timing. Escaped Leyston, did you? Yes, I finally managed to finish a bit of work. I thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. What's this? A report from your granddaughter? Yes, just arrived express from Rolent. Thanks to Cheetah's report, I'm quite certain of my theory now. About the gospel, I'm assuming. Yes, though it's ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. I've gone over it again and again, both on paper and in the Capel, though I'm quite reasonably sure of this. Shall I go over it? Absolutely. Right then. Well, so, what we've been calling the Gospel's orbital shutdown phenomenon. Tell me, what do you think it is, based on what you've seen and heard? It's an effect that occurs to any orbital device located on an active gospel, chaining it from one device to another. And it renders these devices inert while the gospel is active. That's how it seems to me, at least. Half right, half wrong. What you're describing is closer to the orbital arc anticept. This shorts out the internal court circuits of an orbment to temporarily suspend its functionality. The phenomenon generated by a gospel, however, is fundamentally different. It steals all the orbital energy formed in an orbment, down to the very last joule. So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon, then. Yes, to make a comparison to a combustion engine, it's like siphoning out the petrol. But wait. Unless I badly misunderstand physics, that means the gospel should absorb and store all that power, correct? Good eye, lad! You've noticed a very important fact. So, I measured the gospel after it absorbs energy, but the gospel does not actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth. Is it possible that the energy is being vented into the wider environment? No, not at all. The energy disappears completely, utterly, which means it's being taken somewhere. And quite impossibly, thanks to thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new gospels Estelle's group has been encountering. Every time they've encountered, they've caused unbelievable phenomena that even our best orbital engineering can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing so such effects, but I can say one thing with confidence, and that is, they're too small. I can say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects should not fit into the palm of one's hand. Even if the society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small should contain that much potential energy. I think I'm starting to see where this is going. Aliens! You're saying the Gospels must be terminals then? Access points of some sort. Exactly! And that's probably gonna have to do with the towers. The only functions the Gospel unit itself has is the ability to manifest an abnormal warp in the local orbital field. That warp then resonates with the local orbital devices, expands, and draws energy from the devices. The energy then disappears through the warp. Well, no, it does not disappear. It's sent, I called it elsewhere. And whatever is located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this. I'm afraid you get a passing grade here, old friend. The society can use Gospels to draw out and spread the power of whatever this thing is. Spreading the influence of a mysterious force. No wonder the societies named them Gospels. In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you said, even if it's an orbment out of our purest fiction, or... As far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I've thought of a number of possibilities, but that would be pure speculation at this point. Now, Cassius, I will ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. We're in quite the pickle. What do you need me to do? The exact same words when I asked you to develop the patrol airship. Well then. The key, I think, must lie with this warp the Gospel creates. Russell, you develop some kind of plan or method to stopping the resonance, the spread. Thought you'd ask that. I'm just about done with my current invention anyway. I'll get to working on it as soon as I'm done with that. Brother is plotting and scheming as we sail along lazily on the Sicilia. Oh, time to talk on a plane. Bose has been absolutely peaceful for a while now, it seems. Even the liberal news says nothing of note's happened. That's something to be happy about, at least. That sounds like everything bad's gonna happen. Bose Market is a dreamland for anyone who likes to shop. I've heard even the manager of the Adele department store is a fan of the Bose Market. It's been a while since I've been to Bose. And tiny little. Bose has a really famous restaurant in it. Oh, I know. Mommy, let's go eat there. No. Really, child? My daughter keeps saying she wants to eat at the Auntie Rose restaurant in Bose. Must be nice to be a child. So innocent and so unaware of prices. Too expensive. And tiny little. Oh, hi, Estelle. Still walking around? Sorta, yeah. Oh, Tita, this is your first time in Bose, isn't it? Uh-huh. I've heard there's a really big store in Bose. I kinda wanna see it. The Bose Market, yeah. I think of it like a department store in Grand Cell, but even bigger. It's actually a bunch of different stores all in one space. It's really busy. Wow, that sounds amazing. I hope we arrive in Bose soon. Oh, hello, miss. We're very sorry for the delays at Rolent. I'm afraid merely launching into that fog would have been incredibly dangerous. My friend's one of the guards at the Hocking Gate, and let me tell you, the existence of the Empire weighs more heavily on the minds of our troops than anyone else. Ironically, I think our military men will welcome the non-aggression pact more than the rest of us. The existence of the Empire weighs more heavily on the minds of the troops than anyone else. Yep. Indeed. Oh, Estelle, have you been to Revenue Village? Yep, I stopped there once on a job. That's Agate's hometown, right? Uh-huh. He has a little sister named Misha living there. Agate goes back pretty often, I think. At least once a year to say hello to her. Ah, right. Agate's little sister, huh? Must be hard for the poor girl, having such an antisocial lump for a brother. Estelle, that's not nice. Agate can be, blunt, but he's also really nice. Yeah. He's just kind of clumsy and easily embarrassed, to be honest. You know, I bet Misha's a really good person. Whenever Agate talks about her, his eyes turn so gentle. Tita, what's wrong? No, it's nothing. My heart just felt kind of weird for a bit. I wonder why. Somebody's a bit jealous of Misha, I bet. Misha, huh? I hope I can be your friend if we meet. What are you doing, Zal? It's sure outside. I gotta talk to her right away. I feel like normally that ends things. Still. At last we returned to Bose, the land laden with memories of our first meeting. Makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia. Shocking as it may be, I kinda have to agree with the whole heart-swelling memories bit. Although, as I remember it, you were kinda rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like a schoolboy. You misunderstand me, my fair Rose. I would only display such cute, bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated. Yeah, I bet that's it exactly. You sure didn't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember, or Joshua. Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty is incomparable to what it was then. Yours is a supple, healthy beauty, with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle. Oh, thank you. Although when you put it that way, it sounds kind of embarrassing. Please don't say it like that again. There's no shame in it to be had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have only but begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I'd be more than happy to, assist you. No, thank you. If I ever were in a position to ask anyone that sort of thing, I'd be a million times better off asking Shara. Ah, a pity. Things I could teach. Though Shara would be the one to. Face. I'll remind you that I have a very large stick. Oh, I give her. My, that fog was terrible. And then it just dissipated in an instant. I'd never seen such strange fog in all my days. Is that Percy? Apparently there's some very nice lodging at the edge of Valeria Lake. It's been very popular with fishermen, I've heard. Seems like the non-aggression pact was signed with no delays. I hope it leads to harmony between Liberl and its neighbors. Hello, miss. Thank you for your patronage. To your right, currently, you can view Nivelle Valley. The fog around Rolent is cleared, but that area remains foggy year-round. Hi. Estelle, out for a walk again? More or less. More importantly, I'm sorry. I didn't really open up about Joshua until the very end. Don't worry. Still, that girl with Joshua is the one with the Sky Bandits, isn't she? Yeah, she's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Capua. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on. And people call me a tomboy sometimes. I see. She does, seem to be quite charming from the photograph. She can be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. And she did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when we met her, too. I'm sorry? Estelle explained about how she first met Josette at the mayor's residence in Rolent. I see. That was impressively dexterous, if I may say so. Well, it does make sense. It's just he's apparently former Erebonian nobility. Putting on a face like that for hers is her specialty, I think. Peel away the layers, though, and like I said, at the core, she's a cheeky, classless little punk. Still, from what I've heard, I can't really find cause to hate her. I suspect that if we found a chance to talk, we might even have quite a lot in common. Yeah, I can't see that happening. We'd slide off each other like oil and water. Our personalities wouldn't fit together, trust me. Maybe. Oh, Estelle, good work this time. You're really growing as a bracer. I'm kind of a newbie. Still kind of a newbie, I think. Still, not even remotely as good as the staff with Dad. Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. An S-rank bracer is a master of their profession to a degree that they attain the unity of purpose all martial artists seek, after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spent my whole life trying. I see. Gotta admit, it's kind of hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is, but actually, Zin, you mentioned the whole unity of purpose idea to Chloe back in the castle. What exactly does that mean? Yeah, I did. It's kind of tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once such a transcendent master of the sword, he was given the title of Divine Blade. Today, though, he can wield the staff just as easily as the sword and spent his life training with. Why do you think that is? He practiced really hard? That's part of it, sure. But more than that, it's because he could instantly relate the nature of the staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, above practicing forms and reflexes, above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state where you can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will. This motherfucker's talking about him like he's a new type. What the hell? That whole concept is what we refer to as unity of purpose. The true nature of all things, huh? His plan to push back the Imperial Army during your war was the same, I bet. He understood the nature of war, combat, so intrinsically, so instinctively, that he was able to construct the plan that he did. There would be no one more fearsome as a foe. I get it, I think. But that means that even my supposedly enlightened dad was beaten in some ways by the society. During the coup, he was lured out of the country for starters. Yeah, he almost certainly possessed someone equal to Master Cassius. It's hard to know if it's whoever Lo is or this professor, though. Could it be the guy we know as Rolent? He was pretty powerful. I don't know. He is incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he can match up to Master Cassius. Besides, his chi, his soul, they did not have unity of purpose, not in the way that I've spoken of. He is a blade, sharpened in one specific way by the coldest frost, tempered to perfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I got from him in the arena, at least. Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figure he's gotta be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Joshua. It wouldn't surprise me if they know each other from Joshua's days in society. Between him, me, and Sherazar, we all got some strange ties in our past, this group. I wonder if this is guidance from she who dwells above. Next is Bose, closest areas of the Empire in Liberal, eh? I'd like to get a look at that famous Hakken Gate sometime if we can. Oh, Chloe, you were put to sleep with us back there. Did you have some kind of dream? I did. It was during the 100 Days War. During the war? Oh, I see. That's when you were with Matron Theresa. Yes, I was in the care of Matron Theresa during the fighting. We lived together for some time. And... what's wrong? It's just that even though it was just set 10 years ago, Clem and Jill both showed up. If I stayed in the dream long enough, perhaps even you and Joshua might have appeared. Well, that's a dream for you. Coherence not guaranteed. Very. Still, in hindsight, it was a little frightening. Huh? In the dream, I was happy. Very, very happy. I wanted everything to stay that way from the bottom of my heart. But that isn't right, is it? Simply wishing to escape reality in that way. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always nice to have a happy dream, sure. But yeah, if you asked if I wanted to see that dream again, I'd be a little hesitant. Yes, the dangers of the gospel. I feel like we're gotten a real hint from them. Oh, yeah. Olivier, you were put to sleep there too. Did you dream like I did? I suppose I did. Yes, Huh? Is something wrong, Olivier? Well, I was simply thinking that it was a shame. For you see, in my dreams I was in the company of peerless, beautiful maidens, betwixt shapes verily blessed by ideas. If you had not awoken me, Estelle, I could have gone this and that, and perhaps fate has willfully stirred me at your arrival. Well, would you care to discover which can only be conceived in dreams? Remember what I said about my stick? I can always put you to sleep with it, forever. No, I'm sorry. For the love of... Still, Olivier's eyes were so sad for a moment. What did he dream of? You needn't make such a face, my sweet. Huh? In truth, it was nothing special. Simply a memory of my boyhood. Dear Mueller showed up in it, for example. I see. And why the heck wouldn't you just mention that from the start, you perv? Now, anger becomes you, Lady Estelle. Oh, my lord. Speaking of bows, I remember the lovely mare and her handmaiden with a cool gaze. The thrill, the thought of meeting them again. I was gonna say, you're brooding down here. Hey, stupid. Hey, something wrong, Agate? It's nothing. You still wandering around the ship? Yeah, basically. Oh, you're from Revenue in the Bose region, right? This'll be your first time back home in a while then. No. There was still a bit of... Was there a bit ago chasing down the intelligence division guys? Hey, wait a second. Why are you assuming I'm going back home? Don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You got a little sister back in Revenue, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softie when it comes to her, huh? Hey. Oh, yeah. Where the heck is Revenue? In Revenue is your house anyway. I don't remember meeting any girl who stood out as Agate's little sister when we were investigating the Sky Bandits. There was a girl with Louis, but no, too young. And I figure your little sister's gotta have your hair. I'll introduce you to Misha soon. Assuming we have a reason to visit anyway. Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Tita along too. But why would we have to do that? Tita's kind of attached to you, in case you hadn't noticed. She's pretty let down if you didn't introduce her to your sister, you know? Oh, I get it. You don't want Misha and Tita to meet, What? Now I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble like Tita did with Renee. Or they might get jealous of each other. Being an older brother must be hard work. Oh, his sister's dead, okay? That's what she meant. Huh? Well, don't worry. I'll clean up any mess that happens. I've gotten pretty good at Tita hurting. If you just go ahead and introduce those two, crazy kids, we'll make sure nothing blows up. Yeah, thanks. I'll be counting on you for that. Let me just say this. I'm only heading back to Revenue once we're settled with the job. Don't think you're just gonna drag me out there or something. You jerk face. It's either that or there's something else that's bugging him. Apologies for the late departure from port. Still, I haven't been a captain for years, and I've never seen fog that thick. Even the lights at the beam couldn't burn through it. Flying in that would have been impossible, even for me. But, yes, sir, understood. Correcting course south. Going a bit too far northwest. We don't want to get too close to the mountainside. Want to avoid turbulence if we can. He just overcorrects. What are you doing? Hi, ma'am. You've been riding a lot lately. That fog in Rolent was totally a kick, wasn't it? I took the chance to get out and enjoy some nature while we were docked. Alright, well, the big thing now is for us to go talk to Shara. I don't think there's anyone else up here, it's just us. Shara? Hello, Estelle. Hi, Shara. So this is where you went. Oh, wait, do you want to be alone for a bit? Oh, that's unlike you, Estelle. Why so reserved? You want to ask about Luciola, right? Yeah. She says you met a long time ago, but I don't really remember her at all. I was wondering what she's like, and if you could jog my memory. Well, let's see. Where to begin, then? We have to begin with her stage name. I suppose Luciola, the Bewitching Belle. She would show her audience illusions by dancing while using bells and fans, thus bewitching them, you see. Hers was the centerpiece performance of our little circus troupe, the one that really brought the audiences in. Illusions. Does she use an ornament to make them? No. She used something that always called illusion magic, which is apparently some kind of very old, non-orbal art. Luciola was from a family with a tradition for working that art. Was. People who fall in with a traveling circus like us tend to be one of two kinds. People who had cause to abandon their previous home and families, or people who never had such things to begin with. Luciola was one of the former, and I was the latter. I was about 7 years old when Mr. Harvey and his band took me in. Back then, I was little more than a street urchin living in the slums of a city. Pickpocketing, petty theft. There was little I wouldn't do to try to survive. The ones who reached out a hand to me were the troupe's leaders, Mr. Harvey and Luciola. They taught me, the little girl who couldn't trust anyone, the warmth of a family. And they taught me all sorts of skills that would let me earn a place for myself in the troupe. Dancing, beast handling, tarot reading, Luciola taught me all of it. But then, 8 years ago, Mr. Harvey died in an accident. Without his leadership, we all just drifted apart and went our own ways. I'd been planning on sailing with Luciola, but soon after Mr. Harvey died, she simply told me, "There's something I must do," and vanished. Hopeless and lost for the first time in years, I turned to the one remaining man in the world whom I still trusted. You might suspect that was Cassius, who already begun working as a bracer. You know the rest, I imagine. So that's what happened. I had no idea you'd gone through something like that. The reason I aimed to become a bracer at first was to improve myself. I wanted to be able to live a proper and prosper on my own. Show Luciola just how far I'd come once she returned. But, well, it's been 8 years. Perhaps that was enough for me to re-examine my reasons. Shara. Nah, don't make that face. Like Zin said, I don't intend to simply fight her without saying a word. I want to hear Luciola's story from her before doing anything. I have to know what possible reason could have made her associate with the society. Yeah, that sounds good. I got your back, Shara. I'll do anything I can to help. I know I can always count on you. Still, you've grown up quite a bit, haven't you, Estelle? Oh, what? That's kind of sudden. I always thought of you as being exactly what I'd expect of Cassius's daughter. I don't think that's quite right or fair anymore, though. What do you mean? Your strength isn't quite the same as Cassius's. Cassius has a heart as deep as the ocean and strength like a relentless wave. But you, Estelle, your strength is like the sun. You shine and make others shine just by being near them. What? My Estelle, you shine like the sun. I think that's why people are attracted to you so easily. It's what I like the most about you, and I know Joshua felt the same way. I don't think you need to feel any pressure to live up to Cassius, is my point. Yeah. You really are my big sister, Shara. You always know how to encourage me. Thanks. You're very welcome. Not saying you should return the favor, mine, but you really should drink with me sometime. Now that you're a full bracer, you better learn to handle your liquor. How's booze related to... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. The hell are you talking about? I'll be back in my seat once I've enjoyed the wind a little more. Make sure you're all buckled in before we land, Estelle. Okay. Bing bong.
Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Bo shortly. Please be aware that we may be some turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats.
We're finally back at Bo's! Ugh. Hurry up. Everyone, hey, Lugren. Everyone, hello. Good work out there in Rolent. The silver streak, the heavy blade, the immovable, and our rising star rookie all together. Brings a tear to my eye, it does. Rising star rookie? You, of course. You are a little walking miracle who's managed to stop the society in 4 different regions. That's been the gossip anyway. You've got to be kidding. Saying I stopped anything is overstating it more than a little. They just ran off once their experiments were done. You did handle yourself well in the Rolent case, Estelle. Don't sell yourself too short. I think you can be a little bit proud. Yeah, but that was just a bunch of coincidences coming together and... No need to get so embarrassed. You just need to live up to your reputation is all. Yeah, thanks, Sid. You make it sound like a cakewalk. Anyway, all that aside, what's the situation like here in Bose? There's been no sign of the society whatsoever. No surprise, I suppose, since the Sky Bandits were caught. Wait, what? Since the Sky Bandits were caught, the army's been patrolling the region pretty heavily. One thing sticks out, though. There have been a few too many dangerous monsters crawling around these days. Really? You know, I noticed that the last time I was here, Bose seems to usually have more wanted monsters than any other region. Why is that? Most of it comes down to Bose being huge and filled with rough terrain. Makes it common to see monsters come down from the less inhabited areas. Thing is, though, we've had 10 cases just since the beginning. Oh my god, we're just playing Monster Hunter here. 10 cases since the beginning of the month. 10? That is a lot. I'm guessing that's kept Sting and the rest of the crew busy. Yes, and Kurt's team stopped by the other day to slay several of them. Being you're dead if you could take care of a few of them for us as well. That strikes me as a good course of action. It's possible the society's involved with this. Yeah, and they could hurt someone if they just leave them alone. We should get out there and take them down. What is wrong with you? Huh? Agate, what's wrong? Yeah, what's up? You're really quiet. It's nothing. Oh, but shut your eyes up. Anyway, let's head out there and bring back some monster heads. Pardon me. Hey, is this... Oh my god, it's the mayor.
They're Mabel and Lila. Good day. Estelle, it's so good to see you again. I'm glad to see you are well. Wow, it's seriously been forever. Yeah, it has. I think the last time we met was at Queen's birthday celebration, right? Yes, it seems as though it's been ages. I've been hearing all about your exploits in the news though, Estelle. That goes for everyone else here as well. I'm glad to see that you're all safe. Especially you, Chloe. Are you on school break already? I ended up taking a little time off early. It's good to see you again, Mabel. Huh? You two seem pretty familiar. Well, Mabel used to be a student at the academy. We met before she graduated. And I'm certainly glad we met, too. I see. And Agate Krosner. That has been some time, sir. Suppose so. Hang on, Agate. Mayor Mabel, you know each other? Oh my, yes. I've relied on Mr. Krosner a number of times for various jobs only he could do. And 10 years ago, hey, Mayor, I forgot myself. Pardon me. Regardless, I simply wish to stop by today and welcome you back. From the sounds of things, you're pursuing an international criminal syndicate which threatens the safety of our entire country. An international criminal syndicate. Sometimes they feel more like a society of supervillains, but that's one way to think of them, yes. So as far as the city of Bose is concerned, the threat of these criminals poses is not someone else's problem, it's everyone's. If I can do anything to assist you in your investigation, anything at all, you only need to ask. Thanks. If we need help, we'll definitely ask. We'll be expecting a lot from you, Mayor. Excellent. Now I'm afraid I must excuse myself here. Should anything come up, please come visit me at my residence. Pardon us.
Come on, Agate. Couldn't you have been a little more civil? It's who I am. We ain't running a butler service here. Give me a break.
Agate can be kind of arrogant to people sometimes. He's usually polite towards clients, though. You were kind of short with the mayor, Agate.
You're imagining things. What to the point? I remember talking about us bringing back some monster heads. Lugren, give us a breakdown. Right. We got 3 cases outstanding. First is a Blade Fang stalking around the Chrome Pass.
Dangerous monster Ghost Epitaph. Damn.
We got a Ghost Epitaph in the Bell Valley. And finally an Octobone, raising hell at the Amberl Tower.
Okay, got those written down.
Alright, monster slaying's the perfect task for my greatsword. I've been taking charge this time around.
Huh?
Well, you are a Bose native, my good heavy blade. You're probably the best suited out of all of us. I have no objections. Heh, decided then. Go ahead and pick us a team, Estelle.
You're being suspiciously gung-ho about this, you know.
Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from your mandatory members.
So it's him this time. Charizard, for once, is actually off the hook. Wow.
You alright, please?
It's time to bring the boys.
Although, I might put Tiny Little in there, because she'd probably want to hang out with Agate. Okay, so, if we're going all over the region to find these wanted monsters, since we're out, why don't we stop at Revenue Village?
Pretty sure I made it clear on the flight over. We'll visit Revenue after we're done with our work here in Bose.
You're unfeeling clod.
Heh, Agate's got the right of it, I think.
Or would you want to go and leave our Tita behind? Oh, right. Gotta bring Tita.
Do you have to agree just because of that?
What else do we got then? It can't just be those. Yeah, Imperial Request, the missing what? And the rarest flavor. Oh god, more ingredients. Let's see, Imperial Request. Ambassador Cranox medal has been stolen by someone. Wait.
Elsa here? What? Dear Bunny Ambassador hereby requests the immediate and full support of the Racer Guild. Young lady has gone missing. Please find her immediately. Reina. Details on the job. Cut an arena at the Anteros. And in rarest flavor. To develop a new dish, I need tender poultry, bird eggs, gummy eyeball, juicy bone, curative horn, and lucky fang. Please deliver the list in its entirety to Gwen at the Anteros and Bo's Nose Block. Cold attacks. Split when attacked. Oh god. Be careful, it doesn't split too much. Extremely strong direct attacks. Check armor thoroughly. You guys are all hanging on here. No other bracers. We have 3 monster cases outstanding, yada yada. By the Octobone. What's it buy today? Sometimes it feels like the world's so dull. Shopping's my only pleasure. Damn. The mall. Now then, it seems like all the special offers during the morning have already ended. Of course, I've checked every store in the market. Thanks to that, I got some great meat and absolutely shockingly low price. God, I gotta go fucking grocery shopping, I guess. Welcome. What are you looking for today? Wait, those clothes. Are those Capital brand? Huh, wow, I'm surprised you know. Yeah, I've seen more clothes than most people. Still, from a first-class brand in order made at that, huh? It's frustrating, but that's an incredible design. I gotta keep improving if I ever hope to compete. Cotton stuff vest. Cat ears band? What's the question mark? Cute headband adorned with decorative cat ears. So there was this whole thing about him crushing on her, I think. The smile of the confectionery shop lady really is wonderful. But that lady has someone she's promised her future to. It's the young guy running the ice cream stand over there. Apparently he's a real competitive person, so he started his own shop just because he didn't want to play second fiddle to her in her shop. They're engaged, so you think they could run a shop together. Welcome! We got a Costello cake made from the fluffiest eggs. It's a must-try for the Bose Market. Would you like one? Refresh jelly. That shit's expensive. Yeah, damn. Egg. Hey, welcome. I got old books, textiles, and daily goods. You'll find everything you need at Minuet's stand. Take a look. We've got some new magazine issues. Oh, speaking of, I can just buy Gambler. What? In case I missed it, I guess. Speaking of, so there's supposed to be one that we get here. When first arriving in Bose. Gotta go to Chrome Pass. Damn, brother. Okay. So we should probably slap a save then. You guys have to deal with me reading a little bit. We'll read that liberal news and then we'll find somewhere to be. Non-aggression pact signed. Exclusive details from inside the Herb Boreal Via. The Pledge of 3 Nations. It was signing ceremony to remember. Under the watch of the neutral party Archbishop Courant, Queen Alicia opened the proceedings with an oath of non-aggression. The representatives from the Empire and Republic affirmed their participation and became signatories. The pact now complete, the 3 nations have been brought to a new beginning thanks to the efforts of the Queen. International
interest high. While the Imperial Emperor and the President Rocksmith of the Republic were unable to attend, VIPs from each nation assembled in the hall, showing again how much attention this pact has drawn. Foreign news agencies also gathered, and this most international of affairs was christened in the storm of camera flashes. New engine samples provided. As a crucial component of the pact, samples of the new model engine were also provided by the representatives of the Empire and Republic. The Queen extended her wishes for cooperation and again reaffirmed her stance as that technology was something to share, not monopolize. Future of the three nations. Voices of doubt remain that question the practical effectiveness of the non-aggressive pact. But as our column has pointed out before, the value of the pact lies in the chance for meaningful conversations that it creates. Skeptics would point out that there are many valid excuses for breaking the pact. But while this is certainly a possibility, what would be focused on is the path to choose peace that lies before us now thanks to the opportunity created today. Society. Rolent region covered in fog. Starting yesterday morning and continuing throughout the evening, the Rolent region has been shrouded in a deep fog never before seen in the area. The unusual weather has grounded flights and made travel within the region nearly impossible. Residents and experts alike are scratching their heads at the severity of the mist. My parents forbade me from ever coming to the market, but I've been coming here to play for a long time in secret. I really do like the atmosphere of the market. It's very crowded, and I'd be a stretch to say that it's even clean, but it's just bursting with liveliness from so many people. Okay, before I get carried away reading everyone's shit. That's it! For a new chapter, we're finally back in Bose. So for now, it is time for us to try to find someone to raid and hang out with. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. Sure to stick around for the raid so you see who's doing what at almost 10 in the morning. I gotta go to fucking work. I don't wanna. I was gonna check on the doggies a little bit before I go. That's a slime. She playing Mario Tree. How is she still going? This was like 6 hours, brother. God damn. As long as I know she's not actually gonna peace out, we might actually just go say hi to Archie again today. Our raid list is a little bit thin right now, but you know, it's just the time of day. So, usual stuff in the meantime. As soon as you can, check out the Discord if you want to get notifications when we go live on YouTube and Twitch. When we come back, we'll be starting our first day of Super Robot Wars Y New Game Plus for the weekend. Beyond that, we'll be doing our GBO2 dailies as always. Be sure to copy and paste the raid message as well. The first one you're subbed, if you're the second one if you are following. And until next time, I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, night, or whatever. And I'll talk to you all in the next stream.